Like if, let's just say, for example, Pink was raising money for anybody but Feisty. And thank you, Skittles. And I wanted to help out and raise money for the same person. Do you know what you would do in that situation? I would message Pink and say, hey, do you care if I do one too? I haven't talked to anybody. It's just how it's the optics for me. It's the optics. How no one reached out to me, and the one night I'm not on this on this app, that's when it's talked about on a live. Right, Monica? Hey, dog lover. It's just, if it's innocent, no harm, no foul, it looks shitty. I've been doing it for a week. No one thought to message me. No, I don't know what you would call it on TikTok, because in the working world it's called professional courtesy. Whatever that would translate to on social media, no one gave me that. They do, Ruby. They try. So if you ever message me and ask me for money and you don't get a response, that's because I don't respond to people that try to take advantage of me helping out friends. I will not ever do a fundraiser for anybody who messages me and asks. Especially if I don't ever see you in here. Why would I do that? I don't know you. You could be messaging 8 other people, asking them to do the same thing. You might have a host in every community, in 8 different communities on this app. How would I know? I would know after everybody. I don't know shit that goes on this app. And believe me, people have tried. Brown eyed girl. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Mama G. Thank you, Cassie. Like, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying. Thank you, Melanie. Hey, Seven. Nightmare, I've been doing a fundraiser all week for someone. And the one night I don't go live, I get a text that says another creator is doing a fundraiser for this same person. I've been doing it all week and no one bothered to message me. Nobody. I agree, P. I agree, mashed potato. That's what we're here for. Hey, Dots. Did I miss your call today? I only had one call from a number I didn't know. But, exactly. Recap. So, you know how I've been doing a fundraiser all week for someone. The one night I don't go live, I'm just sitting here minding my own business, watching TikToks. I'd see a text that says Brown Eyed Girl is now doing a fundraiser for that same person, and no one reached out to me. Neither one of them. That is why I refuse to ask for help. I'd rather have payment plans. Very sneaky. And like I said, thank you, Bree. If, for example, if Pink were doing a fundraiser for somebody and I wanted to help too, before I said anything right here, I would message Pink Hey, do you care if I do it as well? But the one night I'm not live, that's when it comes out. Thank you, Lynn. The source was the live. Not since I started, Dots. Not tonight. Just for a few minutes, just for a little bit last night. Exactly, P. Thank you, Stonehenge. I mean, maybe I'm just a weirdo. I just consider that rude, disrespectful, especially when I've been nothing but nice, helpful, even. So maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's weird to expect someone to reach out to me and say, hey, I'd like to do this too. I agree, Pookie. And Lord knows somebody's already trying to do the most to disrespect my platform. It's very messy. So let's see how long it takes for some silently watching tattletale. Hey, Portia. Thank you, Monica. Let's see how long it takes for some silently watching tattletale to run and fetch one of the two people. That's right, Duchess. There's already so many people that have ruined this kind of thing for other people. That's why I won't help anybody that messages me and asks for it. Thank you, Jen. Every fundraiser I've done, it up until this point, P, Marie, Princess, that came about during the middle of a normal conversation. I hadn't heard from Marie in a couple of days. Hey, how you doing? I ain't heard from you. Oh, it's been terrible. This happened. My refrigerator quit running. Well, I got this. I'll do a fundraiser. P in the group chat. Just got home from the hospital. Don't have money for groceries. I got this. Princess talking about her best friend. And the family doesn't have enough money for the cremation and memorial. I got this. Not one of those fundraisers happened because somebody messaged me and said, hey, can you help me out? Not one. It is 7. It is. I've had people try me. I've had one person try me multiple times. I'm not a fucking ATM. My chat is not an ATM. Yep. It is very weird. I was just talking to somebody about that today. Like, I didn't know people like this existed. Talking about the twins and, that one over there. What'd I tell y'all? What'd I tell y'all? Okay, thank you, Portia. Right? It's insane. I've never known people offline in life that behave the way a lot of these people do. And I've known some people. I done told y'all about the one-legged crackhead I bought pills from back in the day. Like, I have known some people. Like, I didn't know there were 33-year-old women that act like 12-year-old brats. I didn't know that there would be a hitchhiking lady who claims that Anywhere Man is still stalking her and pink doxed her kid. Like, I didn't know these people existed. And I try to be nice. I don't want to be ugly to anybody. Contrary to other people's popular belief, she's so mean. She's so hateful. I don't know, Nicole. I just found out about it. I wasn't even going to get on. Right, Chelsea? Like, I don't want to be mean. I don't even like being respectfully assertive. So, that's when you I don't want to say depend on other people. You just expect other people to do the right thing. I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. You do the right thing. You just expect other people because that's been your experience in life, right? You just expect other people to be just like you. I don't want to do anything sneaky and snaky and scammy whammy. Okay, my people, normal people. Right, girl mama? People to be just like you. I don't want to do anything sneaky and snaky and scammy whammy. Okay, my people, normal people. Right, girl mama? Uh-oh, y'all got Pookie Angie. She ready to throat punch people. At the what did Danny say yesterday? At the bottom of the day. At the bottom of the day, what would be the problem with, hey, heard you're doing this fun? Oh, no, wait, hold up, back up. Hey, you know that fundraiser that y'all thought we ignored the other night? Mind if I help out? And I would be like, hey, girl, no, I don't care. And then this doesn't happen. Edging me on. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. Can be mean as hell. Quit disrespect. Thank you, Portia. No. It was in another live, Tiffany. I have a good heart on my shoulders, damn it. At the bottom of the day. Quit edging me on. Hey, Monica. Thank you, Kiki. I don't get it. Can somebody explain this to me? Oh, no, 2 minutes away. Right, tripping. Completely unrelated. I forgot about the metaphor. Hey, Biggin, how's that metaphor working out for you? Has it tore your stomach up yet? My congestive, bacterial conjunctivitis. Oh, wait, my eye still looks a little weird. Oh, my God. Y'all, guess what? So, Zach, before he came home from work, texted me, I have you a surprise. I'm like, oh, yay. He comes home from work. With this. Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. Thank you, Sloan. And I've been wanting an orchid. I've been meaning to get another one for I don't know how long, and I just kept forgetting. And now I have one. Oh, and that was very well received considering that this afternoon. Y'all know that nifty little blender I showed y'all? You know how they make blenders where you mix your shit up, take the cup off, drink right out of it, right? Big blenders, they're just a pitcher. You just take that fucker off, right? So I got to use my blender for the first time today. It's a portable blender. The top has a handle. Thank you, Aaron. And a spout to drink from. Okay? So I get done mixing up my shake. And I'm going to go put it in the refrigerator. Well, I don't want to put the motor in the refrigerator. So what do? Well, I just unscrew that sucker. Protein shake. Everywhere. All over my shirt. All in the floor. The kitchen floor is now the protein shake river. Did you, Tiffany? I need to talk to you, ninja. That was misleading. Thank you, Aaron. Why is there a spout to drink from on the top? If you can't just make it make sense. I don't know, Southern. I haven't had a blender in years. It's a portable blender, and I was mixing up my protein shake. Maybe it is, but to pour from, even still, that don't, because you got that motor on the bottom of it. It was a mess. A whole fucking mess. And while I stormed off cussing and raising hell about it, Jacob and Josh got the river up out of the kitchen floor, and Jacob threw my clothes in the washer. No, I'm not missing a part. Bullet! That's the brand I was trying to think of. It does come apart. The cup just ain't got no bottom. You take it off of that motor and it goes everywhere. It was your sign to have some carbs. Oh, there's an Instacart order that is probably arriving any minute. Did you hear me? This motherfucker ain't heard a word I said. You hear me? No, it's Instacart. Give me a new contraption to figure out. I was flabbergasted. You know those little blenders that used to be viral on TikTok Shop? The little, I don't know what you call them. They sell them at Walmart now for like $10. You could do that with them, right? At least I think so. I have owned a blender like this. Not a pitcher, a bottle. And you take the thing off and it has a bottom. And you can then store whatever you blended in that container. Not this one. Nope. But if you do have a blender, on another note, put some ice and mix it up and put some ice in it. Oh, I love it. Oh, it doesn't come apart? Thank you. See, I had a whole evening planned. I got candy corn, which I'm probably not going to eat because I'm hardly even hungry now. Dorito minis. And this is Kelly's. Wait, what is this? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I hate when these people smoke. Phew. Oh, did they, Teresa? 3 pounds? Oh, God. No. Can you give this to Kelly and throw those bags away? They smell like cigarette smoke. Ugh. Ugh. With Wolf? Guardian? That's my mind. And it smelled like smoke. Southern, I have gotten orders delivered before that, look, I don't judge people for partaking, okay, of the thick, the THC. But I don't need to smell that shit. Every fucking bag reeked of weed. Where am I? Oh, there they are. Reeked. Give me a restriction, TikTok. I don't fucking care. I never smoked in my house or in the car with youngins. I just saw a text in the group chat. Got me tickled. It pisses me off, Sin. I agree, Portia. Thank you, Pizzy. Speaking of delivery, have y'all seen this story going around TikTok about the DoorDasher who, I love it. I love me some candy corn. All I can think about, though, when I think about candy corn is on Noggin, Moose Moose. Used to have that song, I don't like candy corn. But the girl, DoorDasher girl, who got fired. Yeah. Oh, okay. That girl, you didn't get fired for reporting your SA. You weren't SA'd. This girl was delivering the order. The man's door was open. He was sound asleep on the couch. It has to be, Dots. Has to be. He was sound asleep on his couch. Pants down around his legs, showing what God gave him for his birthday. This girl made at a motel. She, at best, worst, however you want to put it, is sexual harassment. Well, she makes these videos. She took a video at the man's house. Oh, I haven't had that, Sassy Mama. Did a video at the man's house. Posted it on TikTok. That's why they deactivated her. Not because she reported SA. And she's screaming. Hold on. I'll show y'all. Where's my mouse? Good. I ain't set up at all. Now where's my mouse pad? The fuck? Where all my shit at? Okay, well, we just gonna raw dog it. And I've only seen one creator. We just gonna raw dog it. And I've only seen one creator that has spoke out saying that girl was not SA'd and she was deactivated for posting the damn video. And like, she doesn't know that he did that on purpose. Maybe he opened the door and fell asleep. Who knows? We don't want to know why his pants were down. But it don't matter. None of that matters. The girl was in the wrong. Okay, Natalie, thank you. I want to say one thing. One more thing. Thank you, Natalie. And then I'm done with it. It's real easy to hop on the Hate Swiftie train, to get people in a chat, to get that number up there up. It's real easy. Be a little bit more original. This girl, look, I got 20-somethings. My kids, 3 of my 4 kids are in their 20s. But I also realize that my kids are the exception to the way a lot of these 20-somethings act. My opinion of this girl, she's in her 20s, early 30s at the absolute oldest. And this is what this generation does, right? This is just what they do. Throw a little hissy fit. I broke a rule and I got fired. That's not fair. And she's claiming the cops ain't doing nothing. Is my computer not on Do Not Disturb? Yeah, it is. Why is it dinging? I don't get it either, Lufa. Do you know that 99.99999% of the people, thank you, Teresa, that shit talk me, I've never even spoken to him. It is the entitlement. You are absolutely right. That whole fucking generation is entitled. Why will it not open my damn text? Why are you dinging? You're on Do Not Disturb. Don't piss me off, MacBook. Man, it didn't. I'll have to search them. Fuck. Okay. Door. DoorDash essay. This chick. That's her. Thank you, Toasted. Ambi, I've got to reformat mine. I keep putting it off. Because I'm not trying to go pay $2,000 for a computer when this one works just fine. I've just got a bunch of junk. The memory is... Like, I have like this much memory left. I can't even update it because I don't have enough memory. I can't remember her name. It's something like boho, like shit. I can't remember what the fuck it is. Let me see.
Maybe. Customer requested that their order.
No, hello, ma'am. Can I help you? You can't have this.
When I arrived at their front door.
Do not put your booty in my face, please. And don't show it on the internet for free. We've talked about this, Hubie. Ma'am, point that thing somewhere else. Right, Ambi? Let me go to conspiracy. Right, Ambi? Let me go to conspiracy. She did a video about it, and I was so shocked that she can't see through this bullshit. I was hoping to get out of it without typing the whole thing. Conspiracy, there we go. Where it at? Alright, here we go.
Y'all seen this video about this girl that just got fired from DoorDash because she was sexually harassed by a customer? She's posted her video talking about it 3 times and it keeps getting taken down.
On October 12, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on. And they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting.
You want to sit in my chair?
I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing.
And what's crazy is this is the second story I've seen about delivery drivers. I just saw a story from a girl that got a delivery from Uber where the guy was all up in her stuff and cornered her in an elevator. I'll make a second video about that. Now, there are people in her comments right now arguing with her over whether or not this is SA or SH and whether or not she has a
that part,
claim
Lisa.
of going after DoorDash for firing her. Bottom line and the facts are that DoorDash removed this guy from their platform.
She's not lying about it. She is miscategorizing what happened to her. She's saying she was sexually assaulted. Holy crap. What it was, she went to deliver the order, and the guy's door was open, and he was sound asleep on his couch with his pants down. I don't know. Right, Lufa? She was trying to go viral, and it worked. She was not touched. He didn't approach her. He did not confront her. He did nothing. So DoorDash deactivated them both. Really, Tiffany? DoorDash deactivated both of them. And she's like, they're supposed to give you a reason for deactivating you. And they didn't even do that. Today I saw a video where she said she's trying to make it out like DoorDash has been commenting. There's a statement on their story on Instagram, I think, about it. And I've seen 2 videos where they commented on those videos about this. And she's trying to say, like, when the rest of the world found out why they fired me, that's when I found out. Like, in the same hour that they posted those comments on that story, that's when they sent the email. But yeah, she just wanted to be
longer be a customer.
Get 15 minutes on TikTok.
And she lost her job because of it. So she no longer has an income because she did the right thing and reported someone.
Thank you, Missy Kate. This woman's usually right on the nose. If all you saw was the first video, I think, you only had to see the video before this one, I think, where she's screaming. You would know. If you did a little bit, just 2 minutes of research. Look, I can't stand doing internet research. I fucking hate it. All you do is scroll the For You page. The story is everywhere. They have a policy against posting customers on social media. And she was posting him while he was inside, recording him inside his own house. Now, would I ever answer my door with my britches off? No. But if I'm in my house and I so choose to go around without any britches on, and you peek in my window and you see my big white ass through the blinds, that's on you. I'm in my house. They deactivated her for posting the video. That was all on you. You wanted to post a fucking video of it. Why did you need to post a video? She's making it out like DoorDash, it fired her for reporting her SA. That's her story. No, you have rules to follow. If DoorDash had not deactivated you for recording that man and posting it on social media, do you know what a liability that is to that company? My house, my rules. That's right.
That kind of goes.
It's not okay.
That kind of goes along with a few years ago. There was a woman that reported this man that was in his house. He was walking by his window. He had his shirt off. It was an elderly woman. She got offended by it. She reported him, and they charged him with indecent exposure while he was in his house. I don't agree with that.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't naked. He just had his shirt off.
Right? Exactly. Tripping bugs. So, instead of being concerned that there might be something wrong with this man, your knee-jerk reaction is to get your phone out and start. Instead of being concerned that there might be something wrong with this man, your knee-jerk reaction is to get your phone out and start recording. And I guarantee you, she recorded him for the sole purpose of putting it on TikTok. Southern sass. You mean sue, that man can sue her? Sue? It's not, I don't think it's everybody's, but it is definitely this generation's.
Also mentioned in that video that she has a video, so she recorded the guy and what happened.
We don't know
so
yet,
she
Barbie.
was previously adding that
I
in
don't know.
videos that kept getting taken down. That is likely why, but she does also have
So
video
I've heard.
evidence of it.
Southern
Now,
sass.
that may be a reason why DoorDash
Thank you,
decided
Missy
to let her
K.
go, because she recorded it. I don't know. Either way, it's messed up in my opinion. Y'all seen it?
The only thing that's messed up is this girl trying to cancel DoorDash. Thank you, Missy Kate, because she's misrepresenting the story. I agree, Andrea. I think so. Just recording him? No. But to put it on social media? Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Teresa. I agree, Lufa. I thought she would have her, but Conspiracy is usually right on the nose. I don't know how she got this one so wrong. And this is her second video.
DoorDash has now responded to the woman that got fired after reporting a sexual harassment by a customer. Now, I want you to keep in mind that up until this point, she still had no idea what the reason was for her being fired until DoorDash came to TikTok and
Thank you, Southern Sass. Girl, you appear to be grown. Okay? I know that we as humans, we don't really like to read the fine print on anything. I get it. You don't want to read through all those terms and conditions of working with DoorDash. But, just like free speech has some responsibility, so does this. If you don't want to read the terms and conditions, fine, that's your right. But when you get deactivated and you don't know why, you don't know why it could have possibly happened, well then, here's where that responsibility comes in. You have the right to not read the terms and conditions, but don't go crying, I don't know why they deactivated me. She also lied, because I think it's DoorDash's statement. She lied and said they were holding her money. That was a lie. DoorDash says they always make the funds available to a dasher. I don't know what am I thinking? Gig work, side hustle, contract, freelancer, whatever you want to call it. But they said the money, when in these situations, dashers can still access their money. They will still get their money. But it isn't common to not post it. Contractor thank you, dipshits. Says, in this case, the dasher let us know about an experience that made them feel unsafe, and that's exactly what we always want dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating and has been in direct contact with law enforcement and is prepared to fully support any of their efforts. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is clear violation of our policies. This is, I can't see it, hold on. Why won't it?
If you want to
This is a clear violation of our policies. That is the sole reason that this dasher's account was deactivated, along with the customers. While we investigated, something also ensured that the dasher has full access to their earnings. Oh my God.
They wrote, no one should ever have to experience SA harassment or abuse, and DoorDash never deactivates someone for reporting it, full stop. We take these reports incredibly seriously and work closely with law enforcement to investigate and support those affected. In this case, the dasher let us know about the experience that made them feel unsafe. That's exactly what we always want dashers to do. Our team immediately began investigating.
She claims she was SA'd
contact with law enforcement
by a customer.
Prepared to fully support any of their effort. However, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policy. That is the sole reason that this Dasher's account was deactivated along
And she's trying to say DoorDash deactivated her, Arkansas. She's trying to say that DoorDash deactivated her for reporting her essay. And that is absolutely not what happened. Oh, did you?
While we investigate it. Also,
I don't know.
Dasher has full access to their earnings. On top of that, DoorDash is also going around and commenting this same thing on viral videos about the topic. But again, up until they made that public announcement, they didn't let her know why she was fired. And the thing is that when these things happen to women, we're always asked, where's the proof? Do you have any proof? And then when you do have proof, you're punished for it. I never saw the original video that the creator posted because every time she posted it, it was getting reported and taken down. So I'm not exactly sure what was even in the video, but in my opinion, there is no excuse for DoorDash not just giving her the answer as to why she was fired to begin with, because she had to go through the appeal process multiple times just trying to figure out what the reason for her being fired was.
But yeah, me and you and me and Pookie, we're gonna be on opposite teams tomorrow. I saw a comment. I gotta back up my iCloud. Unless I throw this iPad first, and that is becoming a real possibility. I saw a comment by somebody who saw the video the girl posted, and I screenshot it because I didn't know if I was going to go live or not. I was still going back and forth. And just in case I did, I wanted to have that description of the video. But I got to back up my iCloud. But while we wait on that, this is the girl's page. She also clearly, look, don't nobody understand better than people that go live in this community how TikTok gets it wrong with their rules and shit. But they took down my unboxing video of all of our Taylor Swift CDs and records for nudity. TikTok, show me where Taylor Swift was nude in that video anywhere. Please. But I digress. The video kept getting taken down. She kept reposting it. Ma'am, you have a slight problem with authority. Where do the videos start? Right here.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job.
Her @ is IRL Monster High Doll.
And they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal. And they didn't.
Hey, Bernard girl.
So I contacted support and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing. They just fired me. And the police are doing nothing. I lost my job. And that was my only way to make money to pay my bills.
See, she was trying to get the most attention. I'm not sure why that stopped playing. TikTok.
Hey guys.
Okay, was that the end of it? Okay. That was the video she made after this was the first video that I saw after posting the video of the man. Update. I submitted my appeal, but I didn't even know what to explain in it because I don't know what the cause of deactivation. I'm defending myself against is. They said they will respond within 7 to 10 business days. I contacted a third support agent who gave me a way to log into my DoorDash debit card account, so I have access to those funds for now, thankfully, but never made a video correcting herself. It sucks because aside from everything, I didn't mind DoorDashing. It was a decent experience. Oh, what is this one?
Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job. Within less than...
Hold on, let me pair it. Because the dogs need something and everybody is indisposed. Or they're probably just whining because they won't come in here. But it's bedtime.
Now connected to Jessica's MacBook Pro.
Okay.
24 hours after me submitting my appeal, they denied it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you're not God's soldier. Because I'm pretty sure God's soldier would not comment that kind of shit. But hey, what the fuck do I know?
Now they said you can respond to the previous email that you received explaining the reason why you were
Only on TikTok. Only on
deactivated.
TikTok.
I never got the email. So last night, I contacted one support
need to
agent. We
calm
sat on the
down,
phone for
sir.
25
You need to
minutes,
go
and then
to
she
church.
transferred me to the community response team. The person on the community response team told me that was the highest team I could get to. There's literally nobody else she could transfer me to. I could hang up the phone and call back and then get
There you go.
transferred to the community response team again.
Repent.
So I sat on the phone with her for another 25, 30 minutes.
God got kicked. God
And
got
she
the
told
boot.
me that she couldn't tell me. There's no way that they could tell me.
Surprisingly, that was not a troll account. I looked at the profile. They had a few hundred followers.
What with the reason why I just lost my job. Hey guys, so yep, I really lost my job.
Okay, then why aren't you getting on... Here we go again. Gotta put shit on social media. Thank you, Jennifer. Instead of making TikToks and trying to cancel DoorDash, why don't you go sign up with another... Instead of making TikToks and trying to cancel DoorDash, why don't you go sign up with another delivery app? Thank you, Jennifer. Call me crazy. I think that might be a little bit better than bitching on TikTok. She does give off that vibe, Pipsqueak. I agree, Scarlett. Let me see if my iCloud... Nope, not backed up yet.
You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned. Because I
Now we're a victim of TikTok. As if everybody on this app is unaware that TikTok has guidelines. Now TikTok is also trying to silence us.
to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account
Exactly,
a strike.
dipshit.
So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what?
Then maybe you shouldn't have reposted it. Also, I'm calling bullshit on you, bitch. Because you know how many videos I've had reported since I've been back on this app? You don't get a strike for every report. But you want people to think that. You either don't know that or you want people to think that your account is in danger. You don't get a strike every time a video is taken down.
Get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok. So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday,
Assaulted.
I then lost my job. The police are doing nothing. And if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember? I'm the victim. And they took down my video. They were going to have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long.
Hey, girl. Do you know how many billions of dollars TikTok makes? They're not worried about trying to find ways out of paying you your little creator fund money for one video. They're good. They could actually pay you $1 million for that video and they wouldn't even miss it. Girl, you want to bitch about not getting money from one video, creator fund money at that, which is peanuts, honestly. Do I think TikTok does things to try to minimize the amount of creator fund money they have to pay out? Oh, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Why do you think they banned my Taylor Swift, my Life of a Showgirl unboxing video in a week where every other video on the For You page is about the life of a showgirl? Yes, they do. They're sneaky. They're crooked. You want to bitch about creator fund money from one video? Go live. Go live and get gifts. And then notice that TikTok takes 60 to 70% of that. What are you whining about? What are we screaming about? It's not a conspiracy. The police, your local police, DoorDash and TikTok are not all plotting against you. You know, when people insist that this one's against me, that one's against me, and I did nothing wrong, typically you're the problem. Unless you're on TikTok and you're me. Because I don't know why I'm ever the fucking problem with all these people that have a problem with me. She's
You're gonna have to
extremely
pay me for all those views I got. So no, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that. Nope. You guys, my account is currently at risk of being banned.
Do you know what rules are? Girl, if I could not have a video, and when I tell you TikTok took it down, thank you, Shy. I mean, puzzle time. Anybody that's ever uploaded a video. Now, I don't know if this is a thing where if you have 10,000 or more followers, I don't know if it's only on those accounts or because it's been so long since I had posted a video with less than 10,000 followers. I don't know if it's new or what. But when you... Oh, thank you, Teresa. When you upload a video, it takes a couple of minutes for you to be able to share it, comment on it, anything. Thank you, Southern Sass, because it's being reviewed. My video did not make it through the review process. And all it was showing vinyls and CDs and the things that came with it. Thank you, His Queen. So, thank you, Teresa. So, I'm going to guess, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say something about your video of a customer who was laying on their couch, sound asleep, with their junk out. I'm guessing out on a limb here and say something about your video of a customer who was laying on their couch, sound asleep, with their junk out. I'm guessing TikTok had some kind of problem with that. I'm gonna make a wild guess and assume that it violated a community guideline. You seem to have a real problem with rules. Thank you, Teresa. You, I guess, want to break them, get away with it, and have a wonderful day. I don't know. Newsflash: Uber Eats, Instacart, GoPuff, Grubhub. That's the only ones I think of off the top of my head. They're also going to have problems with you recording customers and posting it to TikTok. Just so you know. Thank you, Andrea. All of them. All of them. You're not going to be able to do this with the other companies either. So don't make this a habit. Oh my God, Instacart fired me because I reported SA. Uber Eats fired me because I reported SA. They're all against me. No, the habit. Oh my God, Instacart fired me because I reported SA. Uber Eats fired me because I reported SA. They're all against me. No, you're a problem. That's the problem. The comment from somebody who saw the video said, so I saw the video before it got taken down, and what happened was she had entered his home already recording, and the guy passed out. He was passed out with his junk out. I'm not judging him. It's his own home. However, she willingly walked into this guy's home already recording, along with the fact that most people on DoorDash already tell you to leave the food at the door. Why the hell would she walk into his house? So I'm going to guess that has something to do with why your video was taken down. Girl. And the thing is, most of her comments are siding with her, and anybody that disagrees gets eaten alive. Something.
3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash.
This comment on her video, DoorDash turned off their comments on their videos, so you're having an impact. That's the kind of bullshit. People are just gassing her up. And it's all people the same age. Because it's IRL Monster High Girl.
Driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down.
So now TikTok is still silencing her. Girl, grow up. I'm thinking that third-party contractor work is not for you. I don't think this is going to be an avenue that you want to visit. I think you may need to go with traditional employment. You know, go work at a brick and mortar company. Like, clock in, clock out, get a paycheck every other week, that kind of thing. It's IRL Monster High Doll.
Strikes. So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm going to try to word this as chill as possible to avoid
Thank you, Lala.
getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on. And they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their
Why did you go in the man's house? Why? You had no reason to go in his house.
ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes.
Oh, did she do air quotes?
But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me.
Now, this man, now if he was doing it on purpose, pretending to be asleep, whatever. We don't know, though. But I don't think it's right that his account was deactivated because she went in his house. Again, am I going to answer my door without my pants on? No. Can I walk around in my house with no pants on? Yes. It's IRL Monster High Doll. He was in his house. He was not walking up and down the street. He did not greet you on the front porch with his dong swinging. He was in his own house. You went in the house. You said he was laying there with his junk out within eyesight of the door. So that means that you could see what was happening on that couch, and you went in there anyway.
Doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7
Right,
to 10
Alicia?
business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal
Thank
without
you,
knowing
Lala.
the reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So what? You're gonna take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job, my only way to pay my bills and make a living. I've also gotten assaulted, and the police are doing nothing to help me. So let me just shut up. You know, the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No, I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video, and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is or where he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like,
What crime did he commit? The man was in his own home. And you know, what is it with people these days? Am I all rah-rah police? No, but I don't hate the police. I come from a small-ish city in Alabama, and if you know anything about small town cops, you know that they can be utter assholes. That has always been my only problem with cops. Attitude, not all of them, some of them. But what is the deal with people dragging cops because they think things should be illegal and they should be able to have people arrested for these things, and they get mad at the cops who have nothing to do with what laws are put in place in any state or this country. They get mad at the cops. We've seen it in this community. Gabby, someone else. Look, just because you think it's a crime doesn't mean it's a crime. And it's not the cops' fault that they could not arrest somebody who didn't commit a crime. Good Lord. Right, Brandy Jean?
What's going on with him?
Thank
Why
you,
am I
Max.
getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down, and why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted.
Girl, you're gonna lose more than that, because I can guarantee you this girl is, I promise you, is actively trying to find this man on the internet so that she can make a fucking video, another fucking video, plastering his picture all over TikTok. She is going to humiliate this man who, as of right now, the only thing we know that this man did was lay on his own couch inside his home with his junk out. Thank you, Beaver. We don't know that he did anything wrong. We don't know what his intentions were. Maybe you should have left the fucking food at the door and called it a day. Did you ever think about that? Or did you see an opportunity to go viral on TikTok? Because I do that every day. Thank you, Kay. Because it sounds to me like you saw an opportunity to go viral on TikTok. And this generation, they love to boo capitalism. Damn the man. They are the most offended generation of victims I've ever seen. Right, Miss Jones? And don't get me wrong, it's not the entire generation. It's a lot of them though. It's when my daughter worked at Starbucks, my daughter, who is part of this generation, worked at Starbucks. She witnessed this kind of entitlement, this very easy to offend. Like, who raised these people?
I'm the victim.
No, you're not. Entitlement. This very easy to offend. Like, who raised these people?
I'm the victim.
No, you're not.
I lost
You're
my
a victim
job.
of poor
I'm
choices.
the victim. Right? Is this making sense to any fucking body?
Yeah, right, Luva?
3 days ago, October 12th, 2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as 16. Hey guys, it's been a minute. A whole 24 hours, I know. But I have an update as of October 16th, 2025.
And FYI, she has been posting repeatedly ever since that first video. That's all she cares about is
First
TikTok.
and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for the
Right,
overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown me. It's really making me feel so validated and seen and heard. And that's really helping me through this tough time. So I just want to let you guys know I really appreciate the outpouring of support. So
Right,
the update
Miss
is,
Jones?
last night I was made aware, a bunch of people started commenting on my pages that DoorDash made a public statement
It's true, Lufa. It's true because DoorDash put out a whole statement about it.
about me on their TikTok story and on their most recent Instagram post in the comment section. And I'm not going to speak too much further
Right, Max?
on details, but what I am going to say is I and the entire rest of the world found out why I lost my job at the exact same time. I didn't find out before you guys. I'm just letting you know this right now.
Again, ma'am, miss, do you understand that when a company is formed, they know the laws, right? If it were against the law to not inform you until they did, they would have informed you sooner. They are allowed by their own policies and the law. The very thing that I'm pretty sure you're getting ready to utilize to try to sue DoorDash and cash in, the law, it wasn't against that for them to not tell you until they did. You can think it's shitty. That doesn't make it illegal. There are a lot of shitty things that are not illegal. It doesn't make you a victim. Hey, Tina.
The people that saw their public statements and made me aware that they made those public statements knew why I lost my job before I did. Because
Okay.
I went...
Hey, here comes responsibility again. Now, this one's going to throw you for a loop. Had you not posted the video and caused all this outrage for nothing, then the world would not have found out at the same time you did. You see how that works? If we never posted on TikTok, do you see how everything goes back to this one choice you made? If you had never posted on TikTok, if this did not exist, we wouldn't have been fired or deactivated from DoorDash for recording a customer in their home, because we wouldn't have done the video, and we would have done the video and just reserved it for the police. We wouldn't have posted it on TikTok. Had we not posted it on TikTok, then DoorDash would not be issuing statements on social media, and the world wouldn't have found out before you or when you did. Do you see how? I'm sure you don't. I'm wasting my breath.
I checked my email once I was made aware that they made those public statements, and they sent me the deactivation email around the same time they released the public statements.
Right.
Like literally within the same hour. So they sent me my deactivation email explaining my reason for being deactivated a whole 24 hours after they deactivated me.
Exactly.
And a whole
Michael.
24 hours after I already submitted my appeal, and about 12 hours after they had already denied my appeal. They finally sent me the email explaining why they fired me. So I and the rest of the world.
And why don't you talk about that? You gave this update. You were screaming in the camera, I don't know why they deactivated my account. They won't tell me why they deactivated me. You were screaming. You don't know why. And then you do an update video. And you now know why. Why don't you talk about that? That's weird. Why won't you tell TikTok? Because then you don't have a storyline anymore. Because we all know, the world now knows that you were deactivated for posting the video. Why don't you talk about that? That might be fun.
Found out why I lost my job together. That's the update. Hey guys, it's been a minute. A whole 24 hours, I know.
This girl.
But I have an update as of October 16th.
She is going places. Maybe not college, but she's going places. I'll look for a couple of more videos about this, and then I'm going to go to bed.
Creator in real life, Monster High Doll, was essayed by a DoorDash customer as she was DoorDashing. Let me tell you, this videos keep getting taken down by TikTok.
What actually happened was, she went in his home. Yellow light. I had found a comment on a video earlier tonight from somebody who saw her video of it. It said, so I saw the video before it got taken down, and what had happened was she entered his home already recording, and the guy was passed out with his junk out. I'm not judging him. It's his own home. However, she willingly walked into his home already recording, along with the fact that most people on DoorDash already tell you to leave the food at the door. Why the hell would she walk into his house? It's some girl who has gone viral because her version of events is that DoorDash deactivated her. She claims she was SA'd and that DoorDash deactivated her because she reported it. What she did was walked into that man's house, recording him asleep on his couch, and then posted that to TikTok. That's why she was deactivated. But that doesn't really bolster her narrative, so she's kind of glazing over that little tidbit. You're welcome. Yeah, peeping Tom. I think she was just looking for an opportunity to go viral. Because his junk was out. That's what she says. It was SA because his junk was out and he was within eyeshot of the door. The door was open and he was, I'm picturing front door, and you look straight in and there's the couch right across. And she saw him laying there with his junk out. And so in her world, that's SA. TikTok's also against her because they keep taking her video down. Everybody's against her. Which one, Southern Sass? You're welcome. Yeah, it's indecent exposure, but doesn't that have to happen in public? I don't know. I don't even know I don't know what state she's in. So, I mean, technically, it wasn't even indecent exposure. Yeah, she yelled in one of these videos, "It's a man's world!" Girl, it's not that deep. She yelled in one of these videos, "It's a man's world!" Girl, it's not that deep. Inside his own damn home. And this little idiot walks. Can you imagine ordering your food and you're laying there waiting on it to be delivered? For whatever reason, your britches are not pulled up. And you just doze off, airing out your junk. And then the next thing you see is some girl walking in your house doing this. Dipshit. I don't know why they're not showing up on my MacBook. Oh! I found another girl. This girl has been through it. Let me pull up the first video of hers that I saw. Wait, no, I'm going to have to do it this way. Let me find... No! I tapped the wrong thing. This showed up on my For You page. Where's it at? Okay, this is it. And as y'all listen to this, the way this woman's grandmother treated her, very similar to how my father always treated Jacob. Very similar.
The story that got my grandma kicked out of my family. Unfortunately, the story involves me. Okay, so I am a story, and we are not talking about my Nana. My Nana that was from the UK was my absolute world. Those grandparents were my life. We are talking about my mom's mom. We called her Nanny. Nanny did not want kids. Shocker. Told my mom that all the time, and my mom passed that down to me. So didn't really see her growing up until my little brother was born. When he was born, she was apparently super excited. She always wanted a boy, only got my mom, and she was really, really excited to have a grandson. So once he was born, we visited every single summer. So the older I get, the more obvious it becomes to me and like everyone else that she really, really hates me. So my mom basically was like, it's gonna be pretty easy for me to cut you off, but if you wanna see your grandson, who you love so much, you need to be nicer to Scarlett. So Nanny had a motorhome. I honestly don't know the difference between a motorhome and an RV. I think a motorhome is just
I didn't know there
smaller.
was a difference.
So picture like a small RV. As a kid, I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Thank you, Miss
Anytime
Jones.
we got to drive in the motorhome, I was like so excited. So Nanny knows that I love the motorhome, and Nanny says, I'm gonna take Scarlett on a trip, just her and I. We are going to bond. It's gonna be great. So she decides for April vacation, while I'm in middle school, she's gonna pick me up in the motorhome in Massachusetts, and we are gonna drive all the way to Miami, Florida. I think it was supposed to be like a 4-day journey. I'm excited. I'm thinking that I'm gonna finally get to bond with this lady who has been so mean to me forever. She pulls up, we're all saying our goodbyes. I'm like loading up my stuff into the motorhome. I'm thrilled. As soon as we start pulling away, she says, all right, little bitch, here's how it's gonna go. She's like, this is my bunk, that's your bed. I don't wanna hear back talk. I don't want sarcasm. You are seen, not heard while I'm driving. I pick the music, like all these little kind of my house, my
I don't
rules
know.
vibe. My mom's parents are
It kinda looks
divorced,
like
shocker.
overdone
And she
English
has been a
meat.
single lady forever. Like she never remarried, but she's always dating someone. Like
Could be
Nanny always
capers.
has a date. Basically, she was like, we are going to be making several stops. Like each state that we cross, I have a date. And you're just going to hang out in the motorhome. I'm like, oh,
Nanny was getting it.
okay. Kind of thought we were going to spend time together, but whatever. She says, I don't believe in banks. So don't go rummaging around in the motorhome because there's stacks of cash. She then
In
says
the
I am not to
motorhome?
touch her bunk whatsoever because in the mattress she has stacks of cash, like they are scattered around the motorhome anyway, but also a pew-pew.
Naughty Nanny.
Because the world is dangerous and being a woman in the world
Grandma out here
is really
drinking.
scary, and so she has a pew-pew.
Me
But
too,
I
Miss
really want to
Jones.
go to Miami.
Like, fuck you,
And I
bitch,
want
you
my
only
grandmother
this for
to
a
like me.
childhood full
So
of
I'm just
misery.
kind of like, okay. And every time she's speaking to me, she's calling me little bitch. And before you're like, why aren't you texting home? Like, why didn't you turn the motorhome around? You have to remember what I would be coming home to. Like, it wasn't much better at home. And in my 12-year-old head, at least this trip, it's not that different to home, but I'm ending up in Florida. Like, that was exciting. So one of our first nights, she has a dinner date and she's gone. And I'm looking through the cupboards because I'm like, what am I going to have for dinner? I'm just alone in this motorhome parked God knows where. She comes home and she freaks out. She's like, did you use the bathroom? And I'm sure like I had peed while she was gone. She was gone for like several hours on this dinner date. She says, we don't use the motorhome bathroom. Then you have to empty the tank. It's a whole thing. Anytime you have to use the bathroom, tell me and we'll just pull into a gas station. So I'm like, oh, okay, all the time? Like, that's kind of scary. I've never, like, peed at a gas station before. And she says, yes, little bitch, every time. So just keep that one in mind, okay? We're traveling for the next couple of days. It's a weird couple of days, but it's okay. We are slowly approaching Florida. We start, like, pulling over to different beaches on the way there. The weather's nice. She's working on her tan. She's got a little mirror set up. We get to one of the beaches. I ask for some sunscreen
Some
because
candy corn?
I'm the color of a napkin. And she says, don't be a little bitch. We don't need sunscreen. I for sure do. So, of course, I end up with horrifying burns all over my body. I don't know the degree of what it was, but there were blistering and bubbles. It was awful. She goes on and on about how dramatic I am and my skin is just as dramatic as me and blah, 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 little bitch. So
Little
my
bitch,
poor
little
little
bitch.
burned body can barely sleep because of all of the blisters, and every time I would move, it would like get stuck to blankets. It was
I
bad.
know that feeling.
I'm crying, I'm complaining. Then it's like obviously really upsetting Nanny because
I got blistered in Panama City one time when I was like 9 or 10 years old. I had water blisters that big around and that high. And they would pop, and then that raw skin would stick to a blanket. It makes my skin crawl.
She already thinks I'm a little bitch, and now I'm being a
I
little
am
bitch
too
about
swift.
it. She was furious. And while I'm awake and drinking water and trying to like...
I followed her because she's got some interesting stories. Let me see. What is... There's one other video of hers I want to play y'all before I go. It is Chronically Girl. Her name is Scarlett.
Cool down. I say, I need to pee. Can I use the motorhome bathroom? Of course, she says no. She's like, I'll take us to a gas station. You'll pee in the gas station. I don't
Here,
know
I'll send
what
you this
time it was,
video
but it was late.
real
Like
quick.
we were sleeping. She was sleeping. So she
It went
pulls
to
us
your
around to some
other
gas
account.
station and just says, okay, like, there you go. I'll wait for you here. So I am like, what? It's nighttime, it's dark, the bathroom's always around the gas station, so I have to go in on my own and ask the scary guy for the huge paddle key, and then, what? And she's like, you woke me up, don't be a little bitch, go. So I do it. I go into the gas station, and I'm all embarrassed because I'm covered in blisters, and I have to pee, and I ask for the key. He's like, yeah, it's around back. I'm walking in the dark, open the bathroom door, pee, come back
12
out.
years old.
Motorhome's gone. Motorhome's gone. Nanny's gone. Now,
Nanny
did I
said
have a cell
deuces,
phone?
little bitch.
Yeah, I owned one. It was a Nokia little brick thing. Kind of looked like a chocolate. Anyway, that is conveniently in the motorhome because I didn't think to bring my Nokia to the bathroom at the gas station. Should have, didn't. So I'm immediately hysterical. Screaming, crying, thinking it's a little prank.
Wait till you hear where Nanny was.
Realizing it's not a prank. Where's Nanny? I go walking back into the little gas station convenience store, and I'm like, did you see a motorhome? It pulled
Scarlett?
away.
That is one of my favorite. Mine and my oldest daughters. That's one of our favorite movies of all time.
He has no idea what I'm talking about. I ask the gas station guy, can I use the landline?
Right,
and I call
Miss
my
Jones?
house, and I'm like, Mom, Nanny did this, and she's only calling me little bitch, and I asked for sunscreen. I'm
A savvy kid would have been like, fuck you, Nanny. Cutting into that mattress like, deuces, bitch. I'm getting a first flight out of here.
covered in burns, and she left me at this gas station. I'm like going off. So my mom is like, what the actual F? Like, no one can do that to my kid except me. So she's like, I'm gonna get off the phone so I can call her so that she can come pick you up because there was no other way to get her back to me. So my mom calls the gas station back. She's like, the trip's canceled. Your grandma's gonna pick you up and drive you straight to the Miami airport. You're coming home. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
I miss
The
Jones.
state of Nanny when she pulled up, I swear I could see smoke coming out of her ears. She was so upset. You little bitch, I went on one very quick date. What's
date.
a couple hours on your own at 12?
A date.
Granted, I'm like in my pajamas at a gas
Right,
station,
Ashley?
thinking that she's waiting for me. It's not like she dropped me off at the mall. But yeah, I guess she got some kind of booty call that she decided to message while I went into the gas station on my own and just thought that I would be fine. So it was a very quiet
That's what I'm
drive to the
thinking,
Miami
Jess.
airport. Don't know how far away we were, but she dropped me off straight there. I had never been through an airport on my own before, so I asked if she would walk me to
Can
security.
you imagine 12 years old in an airport for the first time? The first time I went through an airport by myself was 2022.
She's like,
And I'm
yeah,
46.
fine, whatever, okay. So we are just kind of looking straight ahead, not acknowledging each other. I'm exhausted. She's pissed. And by the time I get to security, I realize that she had turned around at some point. She was
my
not
God,
there
Jess.
anymore. And
I
we
was
never spoke again.
terrified at 44. I had to think 44. All right. Now, she has another video. Her mother, Mama got it honest. Or wait a minute. Was Nanny her dad's mom or her mom's mom? I can't remember. In Nanny's mattress, right? Yellow light. All right, where's it at? What? Okay, so that was her mom's mom. Her mother got it honest. Where's the fucking video? All right, let me go find her Safari videos. It's in here. Okay. It's this video and then a next one, and then I'm gonna have to go.
It's finally happened. My mom has found my TikTok. I knew this day would come eventually. I was hoping it would have taken a little
Her mom has always been abusive. Just
bit
keep
longer,
that in mind.
but I was expecting like a crazy text or a voicemail or her normal fashion. But instead, she took to my comment section and she left me a hate comment. So without further ado, here is part 1 of the insane hate comment that my mother left me on my video. I'm only
I
saying
just
part 1 because
noticed
it's
that.
a really long hate comment and I don't think it's gonna fit in one video. So my mom comes in swinging, as she always does, saying, I hope your followers know what a liar you are. You were not traumatized or beaten. You grew up in $1 million mansion and you live in a $6,000 apartment. So I think what you...
That is some shit my parents would say. You had the hell they have said it. You had a good life growing up. You had everything you ever wanted. Okay, no, I didn't. Let's just be perfectly honest. Because that money for stuff that would have bought anything I ever wanted, that went to my father. That's how it was. But the way her mom thinks that she couldn't have possibly been abused because she grew up in a mansion and she has money, that is my parents to a fucking T. It's like they think if you provide really well for the child, then you can treat them any way you want to. That's the logic.
trying to do is make a claim that you can't be abused if you come from privilege, because money undoes physical, emotional, verbal abuse. So I feel the need to say that abuse is still abuse in a big house. Mansion is a little bit overkill, but for the sake of your argument, abuse is still abuse in a mansion. It's just more rooms to hide from you in, more stairs to be dragged down.
Oh.
Then she says, you're in Kenya now. You seem more like a gold digger. So I am in Kenya.
What? I don't think gold diggers typically choose to stay in a very nice, I don't know what you would call that, home in the middle of nowhere in Kenya. I don't think gold diggers typically like to rough it that much. So Mama is way off on the assessment.
Guilty. But also, what does that have to do with anything?
Bella.
The gold digger comment is just so odd
Yes.
because on one hand, she's saying that I grew up in a mansion and blah, blah, blah. But also, she knows my
Scarlett,
CV.
I
Like,
love
she
that.
knows my career so far. I give talks in universities. I don't need to defend myself to her, but
Right.
she knows. Sorry, this is taking too long. Go to part 2 for the rest of the comment. Oh, it's fine.
Part 2, thank God I didn't see it when she posted it, because part 2 took a couple of days. This is part 2. Wait, hold up.
Part 2 of my mom's hate
There are
comment that she left on my TikTok.
videos
Sorry
out
for the
of her.
delay. I was on Safari and I got a sunburn, so I'm a little red. Okay, so where we left off, my mom has called me a liar and a gold digger. Jumping right back in, she takes on this persona of this sort of all-seeing random person on the internet that happens to know about my childhood home and the price of my rent. She says, I hope your mother never sees the things that you're saying about her, and I hope your followers know that this is utterly fake news. Careful, Mom, your MAGA's showing. Then she says, I've asked my niece to stop following you, really committing to the I'm just a stranger on the internet bit.
Wait a
More
minute.
committed to
Wait
this
a
than she
minute.
was to her kid, though.
Hold up. A mansion, lots of money, told people to unfollow someone. Girl, is your mama feisty? Is that the real scoop here? I couldn't resist.
She says, I hope you see a therapist. And if you are seeing a therapist, please, for your sake, stop with the insane lies. And to that I will say, you
Y'all
know
live
I'm
over
seeing a therapist because you're my mother. You're not a stranger on the internet. And I wish you would take your own advice. I think therapy would be great for you. And yeah, I'm in therapy. I love therapy. And my therapist, Melissa, thinks that you're
Thank you, Hazley.
I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on TikTok. I really don't want to get banned. She thinks you're insane. And that's not just like my opinion. She's seen texts, she's seen your emails, she's heard the voicemails.
She says
We've looked at some childhood journals. Like, she's heard it from the source, Karen. Then to finish this off, you say, stop with the victim mode. You are far from a victim. You are a very rich, very spoiled little girl who needs help. I hope your followers understand that. So now we're back at the wealth thing again. And I can only say, again, you can be wealthy and also a victim. Something else to note as well. There is a difference between being a victim and being in a victim mode. I unfortunately, whether I like it or not, am a victim of abuse. Sorry, maybe instead of calling it abuse, we'll call it physical wealth reminders. Because that seems to be like super important to you. So yeah, no victim mode here, Karen. Victim, not victim mode. Do you get it? I don't know if you'll get it. But yeah, that's how the comment ended. She just wanted all of you, my followers, to know. So I'm really happy that I made this video to clarify her points and to really shed light on these issues that she's raised. If you want to know how I confronted her, let me know. Because obviously she admitted to it. It is so clearly her. Like, please.
And I have that
Part
video.
2 of my
The
mom.
reason they have to hold that up is because they're using it as a noise canceling mic. And if they don't hold it up like that, it'll just dangle and it'll defeat the purpose. The audio won't be as good. Now, the video, this, I forgot about that being part 2.
Here's how I confronted my mom after she left a hate comment on my TikTok. So I sent her a screenshot of the comment on my video and I said, this is so clearly you. How embarrassing to expose yourself on the internet like that. She responded immediately saying, not me. That was a customer from the liquor store that she works at who showed me your account and took it upon herself to write that comment. Here's why that can't be true. This random customer from her liquor store would not know the value of my childhood home. She also definitely wouldn't know my current rent. And she used all of the favorite name-calling words that my mom loves to use. They're her go-tos. So I responded to her saying, a comment from a stranger on the internet who knows the value of my childhood home and my current rent with the go-to name-calling that you always use, do you really want to say that this wasn't you? Or
I can't remember if she reads the whole thing or not.
Is it a better story that you used your liquor store customer's phone to bully your kid on the internet? You are both cruel and stupid, and you know I'm not lying. While you call me names and wallow in the hatred of your own life and the jealousy of mine, just know that your only daughter hasn't invited you to her wedding for no other reason than the fact that you can't do the bare minimum and love your kid. This will be the last that you hear from me. Then I blocked her, reblocked. She then sends a really similar text to my fiance with a photo of a phone with the comment on the phone. And she thought that by sending a picture of a phone with the comment, that would prove that it wasn't her. But
Wait a minute. Mansion, lots of money, tells people not to follow somebody, and thinks something is evidence when it's not. Got it. I'm telling y'all, this girl's mama is feisty.
Photos now have metadata from the iPhone that you're using. All that photo did was confirm that she was in the room as the comment was written. So even if she wasn't the one that physically wrote the comment, she was with the person and feeding a stranger all this information about me.
I didn't even
to
think
bully
of that.
her kid on the internet. We also noticed that in the photo of these comments, there was a second comment that I guess she
Metadata
deleted
for MetaMe.
because I didn't. In the second comment, she is fully doxing me. She talks about the neighborhood that I live in, the town that I grew up in. Like, she's naming names and places. So my fiance
Have a
sent
good
a
night,
very
Alicia.
similar message back saying that only someone with psychopathic tendencies would enlist a liquor store customer to cyberbully her daughter on the internet. He said, the only way I can rationalize this is because I know that you take pleasure in belittling others. That is your nature and you have no moral compass. We cannot repair what you have broken, and you cannot comprehend what you have lost. And then at that point, we realized that she had blocked us on all forms of social media. We were already not friends on social media, but she had gone in and blocked myself, my fiance, my soon-to-be in-laws, and also my dog. So hopefully that's it for Crazy Mom updates. I hope.
Maybe,
But I'm also using this experience as a green light to share all of those stories that I've been holding back on. Here's how I confronted
She's
my mom
got
after she
one
left.
video where, let me see if I can find it. It's where, it was probably an old fucking video, but it was so funny. It was where they put candy in the candy bowl. That trend, hey, my name is so-and-so, and I brought blah, 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 and then they tell something about themselves. Damn, I wish wait, did I send it to myself? Let's see. Of course not. That would have been way too easy to do. Okay, anyway, I'll try to find it tomorrow. I'm going to address the elephant in the room, since I know that's why some people are here. What I said was that I found it rude and disrespectful that no one reached out to me. So, thank you, Casey. And the general consensus is that it was rude and disrespectful not to reach out to me. I find it odd that what it took to come over here was me talking about it, but I could not have gotten that in a DM prior to this. So when it's being talked about, you'll come in here. But you couldn't take the time to say, hey, I want to help her out too. What I'm talking about is that I wasn't going to get on tonight. I was doing my own thing. I get a text about an hour and a half ago, which is why I came live, that someone, thank you, Stephanie, said they are going to fundraise for the person I've been fundraising for all week, which is fine. I always want people to get the most help if they need help. But it was the lack of consideration. No one bothered to tell me, and it's also the optics of it. No one bothered to tell me, and the one night that I don't go live, that's when it's talked about publicly. It was rude. And whoever came in here earlier saying, what did she do now? Please don't talk to me like I'm somebody that finds something wrong with every little thing she or anyone else does. Because unless you're a Jacobson twin, I don't give a shit. You tell me and we'll both know, Kiki. So, do not speak to me as if, oh my gosh, Swifty said she did something wrong again. Don't do that to me. Don't do that, period. Because that's not what this is. Right, Kiki? No one reached out to me. No one. I found out from a text message at around 11:20 tonight. The one night I'm not on. I do take nights off here and there, but it's most weeks I'm here every night. But, and again, you couldn't be bothered with a DM beforehand. But when someone runs from this chat over to yours and says, hey, Swifty's talking about you, then you can come in. Why couldn't I get a DM to begin with? And if you can't see how any of this looks bad, I can't help you. I'm not saying that it's shady. I'm saying the optics of it look weird. My problem is it was rude to not reach out to me at all. Like I said earlier, example, if Pink is doing a fundraiser for somebody and I want to help out, I'm not just going to come on live and be like, by the way, y'all. No, I would message her first and wait for a response before I bring it right here. Because that's just what you do. But I know how this gets twisted, right? People will be boxed up over the weekend. Did you hear? Swifty's mad because someone's doing a fundraiser. Nope, that's not why Swifty is not happy. Exactly, Quiet Storm. Good night, Rave. Have a good night. It'll get twisted. It'll get twisted into something unrecognizable. Good night, Rave. Have a good night. It'll get twisted. It'll get twisted into something unrecognizable from what I sat here and said. So, to recap it again, I've been doing a fundraiser for someone for the last week in this live. The one night I don't go live, I get a text that someone else is now doing a fundraiser for that same person. And neither person bothered to reach out to me. I don't feel like the recipient, I don't know how. The creator had the responsibility to message me and say, hey, we would like to help out too. And I would have been like, great. That's amazing. Thanks. I really feel like that's where a majority of the responsibility lies. Because I can't fault the recipient if she was put on the spot or if she went to the recipient and be like, I want to do it for you too. Like, my issue right now is I'm hurt that the recipient didn't say anything to me. But I'm not happy about the fact that the one night I don't go live, here we are. Oh, I'm doing a fundraiser for her too. Without saying a fucking word. Now, this can be talked out like grown women, or you can get messy with it and start pandering to the people on this app that don't like me for views, for whatever. It's up to you. We can either people on this app that don't like me for views, for whatever. It's up to you. We can either have a grown-ass conversation or you can handle it TikTok style. It's up to you. Because me sitting here, me being bothered by this is not wrong. Me saying something about it is not wrong. But it's up to you. We can either talk about it or you can choose to shit talk me and pander to the people that don't like me. You'll definitely get viewers if you shit talk me. Go for it. What do I care? Why are they making so much noise at 1 o'clock in the morning? Not the dogs, the neighbors. They were making a bunch of racket and woke Vega up. And I said earlier, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe it's not a humongous deal. It's just a common courtesy, basic respect thing. It's a courtesy, like, prime example. Rewind back to the night that, what is that? They're barking because of all that noise they're making. I am convinced these people that live up here, they have a dog. I think they have two, but I know they have one dog. And The only time I hear that dog's feet going across that floor, once or twice a day. That's it. I don't. You can tell when they come home, they let the dog out of the crate, the room, wherever the dog is kept, and that's when you hear it. But y'all remember back in the spring when PPP did the private subscriber telegram thing where she read out the transcripts or whatever of Gabby's 911 calls and stuff, and it was uploaded to YouTube, and someone else went live and played it that night without extending any courtesy to PPP whatsoever. Fast forward, spoiler alert, I messaged her and asked if it was okay. Spoiler alert, I'm the only one that did that. It's called common courtesy. It's not about asking permission. And this is exactly how they'll twist it. So Swifty thinks that people need to ask her permission to do fundraisers for people just because she's doing it too. I can hear it now. Exactly, Miss Jones. Because I'm not like that one over there. We're not dishing out threats and rules and consequences and we're not telling people what to do with the shit they pay to use. We don't do that over here. All I ask for in return is what I've given you. The day that your own friends, your own group turned on you, I gave you a box and let you tell your side. And you couldn't be bothered to message me and say, hey, do you mind if I help out too? It's just... And I don't want to hear shit about... She says she wants we can have a grown-up conversation. Yet that's not what she gave me. She just went live and started talking about it. Yeah. Do you realize that's also what was done? That no one messaged me. They just went live talking about it. Don't come at Swifty. You can miss me with them double standards. I don't want no part of it. Get the fuck out of here with that. Exactly, Max. And I could, if... Exactly, Max. And I could, if I wanted to be messy, I could be messy. Because people have said things, some of them that I agree with, some of them I don't. But that it would serve no purpose to sit here and repeat the things that the couple of things I agree with. It's just messy. To not message me and to wait till the night I'm not live to say something. For what reason? And again, never said anybody was being shady. I said that's how it looked. The optics are bad. I said it was rude and disrespectful. I never said it was shady. I agree, P. And it's not after all I've done for you. No, it's just you get what you give. I gave you a platform to defend yourself when you were shit on by your own group and you couldn't be bothered to send a DM. Make it make sense. I agree. It is odd. And I consider the possibility that it was totally innocent and I just didn't think to. Okay, that's the issue. That's the problem. It was totally innocent, and I just didn't think to. Okay, that's the issue. That's the problem. It just, if the intent was pure and good, how do I want to say this? Or do I? I agree. If the intent was good, it looks really bad. The way it was handled is really bad. It makes it look, if it was innocent, pure, no messiness, no nothing, and I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying, if that's the case, the way this all played out unnecessarily makes it look messy. I'm all for people helping people. I'm all for that. If you had just sent a DM saying, hey, me and my chat would like to help her out too, I'd be like, that's great. Awesome. Go for it. But for me to find out the night that I'm not on, and not from you, from someone else in a text, and then you didn't have the time you didn't think to DM me beforehand, but you get told by some snitch that's silently watching, Swifty's over there shit talking you, and then you come over here? Coming over here trying to get me to say whatever it was I said before you came in. That took a lot more energy than one DM would have done. About Brown Eyed Girl. No one told me anything. And all I'm saying is, all she had to do was send a DM, hey, we'd like to help out too. And I would have been like, that's awesome. Go for it. But I find out in a text message the one night I'm not live. Wait, what? Do what, Roxy? I asked her to do what? That I asked her? I didn't ask her. I haven't spoken to her. I was told, I got a text tonight. I wasn't even going to get on. I was doing something else tonight. I got a text saying that Brown Eyed Girl is fundraising for you, Vixen. And that's great, grand, and wonderful. It was just, no, she couldn't have sent a DM. I never asked her to do that. There was a situation a couple of nights ago where Vixen commented about the fundraiser in Brown Eyed Girls Live and was met with crickets. No one said anything. She came in here, that's the night I'm talking about, Spud. She came in here because good Lord, Vixen said she brought it up in the chat and no one said anything. And Vixen felt ignored. And that was addressed on my live the other night. Brown Eyed Girl came in here. You know what? I'm going to be quiet. Good night, Monica. Have a good night. I don't remember if she said she was going to help out. Do y'all remember? I know I didn't ask. And I'm not saying, I don't have a monopoly on fundraising. It was just, like I said earlier, maybe I'm weird for expecting a little common courtesy. Okay, the reason I did not respond or bring this up when you came in here earlier, because we were busy. Now I'm being told that you said in the live that I asked you to fundraise. Even then, Spud, if she later decided I'm going to do fundraising over here for Vixen, she could have said something, because here's the problem. It makes Vixen look bad, and it makes her look like she's double dipping. It makes it look like Vixen is running to all these creators and asking for help. When I'm not doing boxes, I was addressing this one last time and I was about to get off. That's what you need to think about. It makes Vixen look bad. When all you had to do was send a DM and say, hey, can we fundraise over here too for Vixen? It makes Vixen look sketchy. Because what it looks like, yeah, the Vixen didn't ask me. I told y'all that. She never asked me. I offered. But it makes it look like Vixen's got this fundraiser going on in my live and that she came to you on the back end. It looks bad. Whereas, had I known about it, had I been told about it, then I could have told my chat and anybody listening, they're also fundraising in Brown Eyed Girls Live. It's just... And I don't know who came in here on your behalf a while ago, talking to me like I have a problem with you every other day. What'd she do now? Like I'm always talking about... The only issue that I had was the other night because Vixen felt ignored, and then this tonight. Well, no, we can address it right here. Because see, here's where I'm coming from. I don't trust that this is not going to get twisted. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. So we can hash it out right here. And like I said, nothing I said on this live tonight was messy. I didn't bring up anything that was irrelevant to this situation. I just addressed the situation. Okay. Why is my nose itching? Oh my God. What is it? That means somebody's coming to see you and your paw mention means money? Oh wait, my daughter's coming to see me. I will not be live Sunday night, by the way. Her plane lands late Sunday night. What I was told is that you're also doing a fundraiser for Vixen, and somebody that was in your live a while ago just said about 10 minutes ago, if that you said I asked you to fundraise for her. I mean, I don't have time to watch the whole replay. All I'm saying is communication would have been nice. Because now it's a whole thing and it didn't have to be. It ain't about stepping on toes. It's about how it looks. I don't remember the name either. Where they come in here, coming at me like I'm saying something about you every other day, and that's just not the case. You're fine, Max. Don't go. The disrespect was in not messaging me and say, "Hey, we're gonna do this for Vixen in my live," and I find out from someone else. Don't go, Max. You're fine. Would you have another comment, Sandra? Because I only see one that says tonight. Wait a minute. That's not the Megs, is it? To be honest, I don't think it matters what I say at this point. It's going to get twisted and turned into something it's not. That's a good point, Quiet Storm. Oh. And I appreciate that. I don't think I'm getting through about where the issue is. Do you see how it looks? The night I'm not on, you talk about fundraising for Vixen, and I've not gotten one DM, nothing. No one said a word to me. I find out from other people. It looks messy, and it could have all been avoided with a DM. I don't expect you to know that I wasn't coming on, but everybody around here knows if I'm not on by like 11 o'clock, I'm not coming. I wasn't on is my point. I don't expect you to know that I wasn't coming on. Pookie, we're talking about the other fundraiser thing. It looks, if I'm sure you were well intentioned, you had nothing but good intentions. It looks like you don't, though. And I'm not saying you don't. I'm so tired. It does make Vixen look like a scammer. It makes it look like Vixen, it got me to fundraise and then went behind my back and went to another creator. Wait, why are you calling Vixen a scammer? Yeah, it looks like it makes it look like she's double dipping. Yeah. Why are you calling Vixen a scammer? Heard what tonight? Yeah, who are you, Amanda? There's Vixen right there. You want to call her a fucking scammer? At least say it to her. It is. It absolutely is. I would have never, if I knew another creator was fundraising for someone from their chat or this community, I would never just sit on live and be like, well, I'm going to fundraise for her too, without talking to the one who was already fundraising. The $800 from your church. Hey, this girl came to play. What are you talking about? The $800 from your church. Hey, this girl came to play. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm at work. I have no idea who this Amanda person is or what fucking church she's talking about. The fuck?
I don't know who it is either. It says she follows me, but I've never seen her.
It looks like a troll account when I looked at it. But I don't belong to a church for one, so there was never any $800. So explain that one.
Come on, Amanda. Let's go.
I'm assuming she can't. I didn't figure she could. 161. Thank you. Have a great night. So Amanda just ran away.
She heard something
$800 from
too.
my church. Still so funny.
What did you hear, Brown Eye Girl?
And Brown Eyes, if you heard something, why wouldn't you message me?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said if Brown Eyes heard something as well, why wouldn't she message me?
Exactly.
Her comment is about. I just see anything.
What? Is she not in here anymore? Brown Eye Girl?
Probably not. She probably ran. I've had one GoFundMe in my entire existence, and that was for my son's headstone. And it is no longer in my link tree. Her DMs are fucking.
I'm trying to figure out what Brown Eye Girl heard.
That's what I said. Was she heard something? Why wouldn't she message me?
Yeah, exactly. What did you hear tonight? You said I heard that tonight too. What did you hear?
I would love to prove where I've ever even received money from anyone, let alone scam anyone. Oh well, Amanda must have left.
I guess so.
But if you know me, Jess, if proof is needed, I've got proof, and I don't care to show proof. So
No, well, what was the passing comment? What we don't know what
this
you're referring to.
I'll make it more confusing. You put your ID, and he'll take these all to $1. 1677.
Vixen's at work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a hop down, but apparently they have no idea what they're talking about. I love you, Jess.
You too.
And
But okay. What I mean, Vixen, at the very least, Vixen, you said I heard that tonight too, and it was something said about Vixen. She at least deserved for you to say what it was. Why? But why not though? Really, Punky?
Pookie.
Pookie.
Something really hinky is going on. I don't know if you're seeing the same thing, if your eyes are, if you're seeing the same thing that I am, but between comments and people that aren't even really people, or well, they might very well be people, but not the people they claim to be, something weird is afoot.
I agree.
Oh my. So my question is this: if there's anybody in the chat that has noticed anything like that, do you mind sending me a message and just letting me know what you see that looks a little off? Because I think that I'm going to try to solve a mystery. I do love a good mystery. Okay, that was it, really. Hold on. Can't see because I got up and I don't have my glasses on. Imagine that. But yeah, if there's anything that y'all see that doesn't make sense or add up, please send me a message, and I'm going to try to put some puzzle pieces together. Okay, that's literally it.
Okay.
All right, I love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Here's the thing. No, you're fine. If you didn't want to talk about it in the live, then you shouldn't have said in the chat, I heard that tonight too. Pookie Holmes on a mission? This is what I'm talking about. Messiness. Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, what was the passing comment? And now it looks like it's something that's so complex or so bad that we're not going to discuss it here. Really, Swift? Good night, Portia. Have a good night. Exactly. Okay, well, now I've been polite and respectful, but we can go another way if you like. I don't have time to watch replays of lives. You said something messy in the chat, and everybody's just wondering why you said it and what you were talking about. Because the person you say you want to fundraise for and help out, you're making her look really bad. If y'all notice anything, Chelsea, message Pookie and tell her what you saw in the chat. Because I hate to pull a Gabby. I can't say nothing, but the shit that's going on this fucking app has gotten ridiculous. What the fuck are they barking at now? Okay. I don't. I'm not sure why we're being salty. Even when I came on here and talked about it, I spoke respectfully about it. Exactly. Okay, well, the topic of conversation at the moment is the fact that you said something. I heard that tonight too, but now you won't say what it was. That also makes Vixen look bad. Yeah. I hate when mods do that. I'm not doing boxes. Exactly, Miss Jones. We're just clearing things up. It may be uncomfortable, but we need to be up front. Oh, I wish it would quit doing that. Oh. No, it's fine, Kate. I know if I open up boxes, I'll be here another 2 hours, and I don't have it in me. Exactly, P. Exactly. I didn't even plan to be on this long. Well, it was something simple. Now it has become something else. I think Vixen deserves for you to say what it was you heard. This ain't about me seeing any proof of anything. I think that Vixen deserves for you to say publicly in this chat what it was you heard, because you're being cryptic and vague, and it's just not doing her any favors. After my pre-bedtime nap number 1. What the fuck is happening in this chat? That account, that Claire account, has the same @ as the Amanda account. That account had the same fucking app. Thank you.
Did you see the picture?
The picture, no, I took a screenshot.
It's my account.
What the?
It's my picture. My family.
What the fuck? What the hell is going on this app? What are you getting at, brown-eyed girl? Here you go again, being vague and cryptic. So are you trying to make us both look bad now? Well, what I heard about the woman that Swifty's doing a fundraiser for, it wasn't good. What are you...
Alright, I'm gonna drop.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice the picture, but they did get them blocked.
My kids' pictures are in it.
I took a screenshot of it, and I will go report it as soon as I'm in the live.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Can everybody report that account?
Weird.
This one, I'll give you the app. Oh shit! Let me switch over and get the app for. Or do one of the mods have the app of that account? Okay, I'll be right. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Dot LIP27. Exactly, Mama G. If something didn't sit well with you, why would you pass along the information? Dot LIP27. Exactly, Hazley. Dot lip27. Yeah. That's that account. Exactly, Vixen. Thank you, Kay. That's the account, y'all. If y'all could screenshot that and report it. Okay. And what's with the disappearing and reappearing and disappearing and reappearing? Like, because I've been told that you've been sitting in here all night and then you want to act like you didn't know what was said. And then you drop a bomb and then you disappear. Drop a bomb and disappear. What? I guess so. I tell you what. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It is just messy. And this is one of the reasons people had a problem with you to begin with. If you do you realize that when you say things like that, you're damaging other people's character? and their reputation. And it wasn't enough for you to do it to Vixen, so now you're going to do it for me. Or do it to me. Make it look like I'm doing a fundraiser for somebody who's a scammer. If you were concerned by what you were told, then why did you point people to how to donate to her? Or giving out the donation information anyway, Monica? Is that what you mean? Exactly, Missy. This is weird. The Amanda account got blocked, right? What the fuck is going on this app? That Amanda account gets blocked. I know damn well the app for that account was .lip27. Then another account comes in with my friend's family's picture. A different profile name, but the at is still .lip27. And there is no Amanda on my block list. Only Claire. Same at. Now what the hell is happening? Right? I didn't, Punky. Can you send it again? Exactly. It got blocked because I saw it when it happened. It might be, Roxy, unfortunately. Unfortunately. For the record, I don't know Vixen to be a scammer. If I knew Vixen to be a scammer, I would not have. If I'd ever been told anything, a hint of suspicion, anything, if I'd ever heard anything about her, I never would have offered to do it. I do not know. I have never seen any proof as of today, October 18th. Is that what today is? I had to take my glasses off, Pookie. I don't know, Nicole. What I really want to know is why Brown Eyed Girl wants to sit here and be cryptic and say she's heard things and that she had concerns or whatever, but she gave information on how to donate to Vixen anyway. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, okay, Punky. Thank you. That's weird. I don't understand how that account got back in. Exactly, Vixen. Messy as fuck. This was the reason people had a problem to begin with. Because of the way you move. So now what's it gonna be tomorrow? Swifty's doing a fundraiser for a scammer. Is that the vibe that we're gonna be having over there? And the thing that gets me, exactly, Sandra. Exactly, Miss Jones. That's what I was fixing to say. I did not make it go this way. You did. I gave respect when I spoke on it. Then you come in here being salty and talking shit, and no, I'm just not supposed to have a problem with that? Right? And you were going to DM me, but you didn't want to type in the chat. She won't tell us. She just drops a. She'd been gone for the last 10 minutes or so. She drops a bomb and then leaves. Comments, leaves. What's up with that? And I tell you what, I appreciate honesty. Okay? When you came in here earlier saying hey and dropping gifts, you know what I would appreciate more? You coming in here and just commenting right off the bat, hey, so what's the problem? Don't come in here and do things and try to get my attention and get me to talk about it. Just come in and say it. I would have asked you to wait because we were busy. Right, Pookie? Oh, is she? Well, she drops a bomb and then gets silent. It was a problem this size. Now it's a problem this size because of the way you chose to respond. You could have left it. Thank you, Miss Jones. You could have just left it at the apology you put in the chat, which now seems a little disingenuous, if I do say so myself. Do you realize when you drop comments like that, you realize Danielle Jacobson sits in here and looks for things to bring up, right? You're helping people like Biggin. Oh, I saw where this girl commented in Jessica Swifty's chat that the person she's doing a fundraiser for, she heard she was a scammer. It could have been left at the apology, but you couldn't do that. And I don't understand why. And we had to go and make the first of several cryptic comments. I heard that tonight too. And then silence until I asked repeatedly. Oh, she said she didn't know it, but had said she had just got through talking to her. I even said earlier, I could have been messy and brought up things that people have said about how you're a clout chaser or how you box hop, all the things that people have said. Well, that wasn't relevant to the topic at hand. I kept it relevant. And you still came in here and was messy. From what I understand, it's she told people how to get the Vixen's payment apps. And somebody said in here earlier that Brown Eyed Girl said that I asked her to fundraise. And I don't know if that's true, but she was. Right, Chelsea? I think that's what we're aiming for. Oh, was she, Sandra? Yeah, I didn't open boxes for that reason. Hold up. That sounds like because she was in Feisty. No, the box happened. That's why I didn't let you up. We can talk like this. All these other people can talk to me without having to get in a box. That and the fact I was going to bed like 45 minutes ago. But I also said earlier, it would be easy to pander to the people that hate me. Try to be original, but I guess that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to pander to the people. Scruples! Is who in here? Exactly, Miss Jones. We weren't fighting with anybody. We were trying to talk about things like an adult, and then somebody decided not to act like one anymore. Very weird behavior. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Ainsley. Gotta be the nails. I mean, duh. Yeah, hello. It's gotta be the nails. Oh, it's my hair. Oh, hey, only one of these. Only one of these I do myself. If I could do this myself, I'd save all kinds of money. Oh my God, that was a hard hit. This is insane. It was a little issue that is now a big issue. Yep. Yeah, she's still on the viewer list. I don't blame you, Pookie. Why are you sitting here not saying anything? No, she's still in here. I just looked. She's in the viewer list. Who said that? Exactly, Hazley. And fill the bond in. I don't get it. To sit in here and be addressed and say nothing is wild to me. After you made statements that make me and Vixen both look bad. She all about boxes. Where's my mod? There's my mod. And to be clear on why I did not let her in a box, I'm not saying she can get clout off of me. I knew she wanted a box. And we can talk like this. Me and my chat talk like this every night. Brown eyed girl. Hey, Grandma. This could have all been handled 30 minutes ago, and I could be in my bed right now reading. It's not fair. So, whoever's going to clip it, when you clip it, make sure you get this part. It was wrong of her, The Inmate by Frida McFadden. It was wrong to say, I heard that tonight too, and then say that you heard something that gave you pause about Vixen, but yet you instructed people on how to donate anyway. That's your integrity. Because you're trying to imply that Vixen is a scammer, while it simultaneously you told people how to donate to her. So, when you try to spin this tomorrow, if you try to spin this tomorrow, make sure you add that part. Make sure you also add that I was nothing but respectful when I addressed it. You are the one that made it disrespectful. For you to drop bombs like that about Vixen and me, 2 comments that were cryptic and vague and implicated me and Vixen both. And then you just sit in here saying absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, hold. Please hold. Don't go to sleep, computer. I ain't got time to fool you, computer. Now, don't say you weren't in here, because I just got the screenshot that has a timestamp. I don't know why my computer went. There we go. You apologized in the chat a while ago. I don't understand why you didn't leave it at that. Don't understand why you got salty. You don't have to understand why I'm frustrated, but you don't get to be salty because I'm frustrated about something you did. As long as I'm addressing it respectfully, which I've done, until you got salty. Thank you, Kay. And the switch up is crazy. So do I, Kiki. Thank you, Kay. The switch up is insane. Like, you've always been nice until now. So what? This clearly, this was not the straw that broke the camel's back. This little situation tonight did not make you go from not having a problem with me, publicly anyway, to having a problem. What was the problem? What was the issue you had already? Or are you trying to please a dictator who has made it known that you cannot be in her Discord if you follow or watch me? You trying to garner favor with her? It was not okay for you to drop those 2 comments and then say nothing else. Exactly. Did you hear it or read a comment? Did people respond to the person that said it? And did you respond? Right, Stephanie? I'm good, Nikki. How are you? She probably is. Whatever. What's up? This didn't have to be a thing. I am, and I wasn't even going to be on here tonight. This didn't have to be a thing. You made it a thing. A thing that now has absolutely nothing to do with what the original issue was. I literally said toward the beginning of this live, this is not a big deal. We can talk it out, work it out. It'll be fine. This is not something that has to become a thing. And then you come in here and get all pissy and salty, and for what? You know what? That would be a possibility. I don't think so, though. Yeah, the narrative will be made in the morning. Absolutely. Exactly. They didn't have to be a mess. Didn't have to be a fucking mess. Now the issue is, or what happened was, I didn't go live tonight. I found out that I get a text telling me that Brown Eyed Girl is now fundraising for Vixen, who I've been fundraising for all week. I don't care about it. I didn't know about it. No one came to me. No one DM'd me, hey, gonna help her out too. And that was my problem, because it makes it, not only does it make me look bad, it makes Vixen look like she came to me and got a fundraiser and then snuck around behind my back and went to her and asked for one. It was, for me, the issue was just, it was disrespectful. And I literally said, this isn't a big deal. We can talk it out. It's not, it don't have to be a thing. She comes in, and it was okay for a few minutes. Well, then she had to go and get messy. Told me that I can watch the replay. I don't even remember for proof of what. I don't fucking remember now. But then she drops this bomb. Something got said about Vixen. Vixen got accused of being a scammer. Brown Eyed Girl comments, I heard that tonight too. Then Brown Eyed Girl comments, we're asking. I'm asking over and over and over and over. Heard what? Heard what? Heard what? Girl, ain't no reason for you to be salty when you've been sitting in here the whole time saying nothing. You can type that comment, but you can't answer questions about the other two comments. Okay. Fine. Fine. This wasn't a thing until you made it a thing. You wouldn't like it if somebody dropped comments in a chat implying you're a fucking scammer and you know it. But that's what you're doing to Vixen. Yep, she will. You got a little emboldened since you got your bestie lips back, didn't you? Yep, sure is, CEO. Just remember, you know what? Never mind. Clearly don't matter. You're friends with her again. Proving your hater. Yep, that's right, Stephanie. Yeah. And this is the thanks I get. Her own group turned on her. Wouldn't let her tell her side. Who did? Me. And this is how she acts. Unbelievably disrespectful. I guess you don't know how to be original. I told you earlier, it'd be real easy to pander to the people that hate me and get your views up and shit. I told you to be original clearly. Clearly, that's not what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. Who, Blair? Vixen's in here. You said one of your old friends? Why are you sitting in here not talking? You said you had nothing else to say. Why are you sitting in here? Do, in all seriousness, do you understand why it was not okay to drop those two comments and say nothing? Refuse to explain. I heard that tonight too. And if you had concerns that Vixen is a scammer, why did you tell your chat how to donate? Why did you fundraise for her? I am. Scruples. Did you not think about the fact? Did you not think about the fact that when you try to make Vixen look bad and say, well, I had concerns. Did you not think about the fact that it looked bad that you had concerns, but you told people how to donate anyway? That's not my fault. I have so many concerns, but no clue. Like, girl, I mean, I don't care if you want to sit in here. I don't understand it. I don't. I don't get why you would say you have nothing else to say, yet here you are. Vixen, did you see where somebody said you got money from a friend of theirs? It was Blair. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm just asking if you saw it. I guess that's what it is. This didn't have to be this. This is nuts. Oh, I agree, CEO. I agree. And that's okay. All the people that are unfollowing me because they got, girl, if you ain't got nothing else, this is not this deep. It's not that deep. But Brian Eye Girl, no one's trying to be ugly. Do you see how this all looks? That's all I've been trying to say this whole night about all of it. The not messaging me, and then the dropping the comment bombs and not saying anything. Do you see how it looks? Nobody asked you to drop names. What do you mean? What are you talking about? No, literally no one asked you to name any names. Nobody. You said, I heard that too tonight. I repeatedly asked. The chat was asking, what? Why are you saying something about names when no one asked you for names? Oh, Amby, it's a whole mess. Exactly what Miss Jones said. This wasn't a big deal. I said that at the beginning of the live. I said it was nothing we couldn't talk about, like talk it out. And then you come in here getting all salty for no reason. And you're talking about I'm not dropping names. No one asked you to. I am utterly confused. Yeah, we're asking what you heard. What you heard that you brought up. No one hounded you for that. People asked what you meant. What I mean by no one hounded you for that, we didn't provoke that comment. You said when you didn't have to, since you don't want to talk about it, you said, I heard that tonight too. People wanted to know what. Then all of a sudden I'm not going to talk about that. Okay, you could have said that an hour ago. Exactly, brown-eyed girl. If someone told you she was a scammer, why did you tell people how to fundraise for her? I mean, how to donate to her? I feel like something very fishy is going on here. Scruples. Yeah, why not message her direct? Why would you not message me? That's what a girl's girl would do. Hey, you're doing a fundraiser for somebody and I just got told she's a scammer. What? Actually was what? Sorry. Scruples. I feel like I love you too, Groovy. I just feel like This just reeks of doing this to try to make me look bad. It really does, Miss Jones. And I'm elevated and I'm struggling. It reeks of trying to make me look like I'm doing a fundraiser knowingly doing a fundraiser for a scammer. At the club, elevated. Right, CEO? Is that what's going to happen, Brown Eyed Girl? What CEO's saying? You're going to be one way in here tonight and then you're going to be trashing me and dragging me tomorrow? What do you mean that wasn't the intent to reach out to me? I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm elevated and I am struggling to follow this conversation. That's what I think, Scruples. I know that. I know you don't have a reason to trash me at all. Scruples. You are not helping, Scruples. We tired, we confused, we still going. Oh my God, I'm so tired. That was sweet. Oh, the hold up. Okay. What was his fucking name? Moo Moo King? What was his fucking name? That's him.
You pull out in time?
Yeah, I pulled out
Oh, okay.
after I done it.
What you say?
You want to know what's under my moo? You want to know what's swinging so hard? You want to know what's under my moo? Bitch, give me your credit card! You want to know what's under my moo? You want to know what's swinging so hard? You want to know what's under my moo? Bitch, give me your credit card! Okay, y'all, so I...
My coochie comes out late at night. Just like the album comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Night out. Night
My lesbian eyes.
Just like the album comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Night out. Night out. Night out. Just like the owl.
Did you wash your...
Just like the owl when coochie comes out late at night. Just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out.
Mama Moose didn't do that. He could have bought me dinner first. I know one place that ain't going. I'm getting Chris a moment.
Just like the owl
Oh my
comes out at
God.
night. My coochie comes
That thing needs its own flight.
owl comes out
Damn
at night.
it.
My coochie comes out late at night. Night out.
He paid extra for
Night out. Night comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Night out.
Oh my god.
Night out.
Night Wait, Kiki.
Just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Night out.
Oh my god.
Night out.
Ooh.
Night out.
Oh my god. Who? I don't know if he has any more night owls. Oh no, he's got more.
Late at night, just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Night out. Night out. Night out. Night out.
That's an extra special king stand.
Just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Night out.
I feel so violated.
Night out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn, that last hit is still burning. Evie, when I went to bed last night, I was elevated. And I stood by the bed and did that whole fucking dance. I was in there just like the owl comes out at night. My coochie comes out late at night. Oh my god. I feel like my lungs are on fire. Oh Lord. Dancing like a pickle. I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully, I don't wake up tomorrow to more drama. I've been confused enough for one night. I think we all have. Probably applying for disability. Good night, Wolf. I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, it stays in my head. I sing it all day long. Oh my goodness. Good night, y'all. Have a good one tomorrow. Hoot, 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 hoot. Oh my goodness. Hoot, hoot.